I've been so alone ever since I left the tribe. That's just how it goes, guess I like the lonely vibe.
Yo, what is up guys, SurgicalGoblin here and welcome to this new video. In this video I will be playing with this Expo deck, and as you guys can see here I already have 9 wins and 2 losses. So I will try to get 12 wins in this grand challenge. But before this video, I will start to play, I want to go over this deck. So it has Expo, which is probably the main win condition, but Rocket can also finish a game. Lock is just a very good card, especially with people running Lockbait or Princess, or you can just get a lot of value out of your Lock. Ice Spirit is very important against Minion Horde and to stun an opponent card for 1.5 seconds. And minions I really like to counter Graveyard, because Graveyard is really popular in this meta, and if you only have archers to counter the Graveyard and they fireball, you still have the minions, or if they freeze you can add the archers. And also the Lock is really good against the Graveyard. So, and the Knight, I just really like to let the Knight tank and also kill, for example, Hulk Rider, because a Knight plus Ice Spirit can shut down a Hulk Rider. And the Inferno Tower is just really key because you still see a lot of golems, and you also see the Royal Giant, as I already made a video on how to counter the Royal Giant, but as I just said, you still see it very often, so that's why I have the Inferno Tower in there. So let's get right into a battle, and I hope we can get 12 wins. So let's search, and I will explain why I drop it, but if it's a very intense game I will probably be quiet for some seconds. So with this starting hand I will drop Ice Spirit in the back to see what he drops, and then perhaps push. So he drops a bowler, so I will go on the other side with an Expo, and let's see if he defends with anything. I know, so he lightning, but he doesn't lightning my tower, so that's really interesting. And my Expo, if he doesn't do anything else, which he will, I'll drop my Inferno Tower to kill the Mega Minion, and then after that it will hit the bowler as well. So I think that is a really good start, and his tower is down to 1676, and he got 2 bowler shots off. So if we reach 10, I'll drop my archers in the back to split and wait for him. So he showed us a bowler, he showed us a Mega Minion and a lightning. So he drops a musket, I will rocket that, that's great value. 2 elixir for 493 damage, and we still have 2 archers on the map, and the Inferno is about to die. So he drops his giant, so I will drop Knight and Ice Spirit to cycle back to another Inferno, but I will place it right here as you guys can see. So I also showed that in the how to counter the Royal Giant video. In that Inferno placement he can't lightning the tower, so I will drop my not my Mega Minions, but my normal minions to clean up his bowler, and I will lock his giant because otherwise it will get a few shots. And now we negated any damage except for him hitting our tower with archers. So if I go with Expo now, I think we are okay, but we do have to defend our Expo with something. So I will not drop my Expo at 6 elixir, otherwise he can just drop a Mega Minion on top and we won't be able to defend. So he just wasted his giant, yeah, there he just placed his giant and his bowler. So the Expo actually locks on the tower, which is really good for us, and I think the Expo can take it out. So let's put our Inferno again there, and I think he will back his push up with, oh, he actually decides to, oh, that's really interesting, well played by him. I will drop my minions on top of his bowler and lock back his giant, and then drop an Inferno. I hope his giant will retarget, which it doesn't, but I think we're okay. He will probably lightning here, so we have our archers ready, and if he lightnings it is too late, and he actually does lightning. So let's drop our Knight. Yeah, we dropped our minions, but he had a Mega Minion which I haven't seen, or he didn't drop it yet, but at the end the Knight could tank for the Mega Minion and our minions could kill. So 15 seconds left, let's drop a defensive Expo, let's lock this all, and I think that's GG. So yeah, 6 more seconds, yeah, that's definitely GG. So let's give him a good game, thumbs up and well played. So actually Giant Bowler and Lightning is a really good counter against Expo, but as you guys just saw, we did take the W, so that's really cool. So that puts us at 10 wins and 2 losses, so let's see if we can get 12 wins. I really hope so, otherwise it is still fine. I mean, 10 wins, it is still very good with Expo, especially in this meta with a lot of tank decks and the Royal Giant being really popular. So with this starting hand, I don't really want to start with dropping anything because he could get value. For example, if he has an Ice Spirit and we drop our minions, he could get value out of that. So he drops his archers, so I will still not really drop anything. I mean, dropping down an X-Bow is just too risky in my opinion. So he drops down a Mega Minion, we will rocket that. So it is really important to watch the flying units, the shadow, and not the actual the unit. For example, Baby Dragon, that's also. So let's drop our minions, and I actually dropped our Ice Spirit too close. So his minions made it to the tower. He also zapped, so he dealt a lot of damage. So, but that tells us that I think he has a Lava Hound deck because he has normal minions, archers, Mega Minion, and Miner. And there it is. I already predicted it. So Expo is really strong against Lava Hound, and he comes with an aggressive Lava Hound. I'm not sure why. I think it's better to build a strong push with Lava Hound. But let's drop our Expo now. And I think the only thing he has is archers or yeah. So he drops a tombstone. That won't really do anything. So let's drop our minions. And I think that is enough. I'm not sure. I hope it is. Yeah, that is. So let's lock his archers and he will, yeah. So I think the Ice Spirit actually jumped. Sorry for I wasn't really sure what to say, but that was really intense. And at the end, he is still up with damage, but we did came back a little bit. So I know he has Miner now. He will probably drop. I think he will drop Lava Hound in the back. So let's split our archers, and then wait for him to drop. So there it is. He drops his Lava Hound, and I think the only thing he has now is Tombstone and Miner. So he'll probably. I think he will cycle back to his Mega Minion, and there it is. So now we do let our Knight tank because he also had archers. So at this point I will lock his archers, and he zapped my Expo to retarget it, but the Expo actually took down the archers. So let's drop our own archers and then the Inferno Tower, and he will come with a Miner on top of our archers. But as you guys can see, our other tower is shooting the Miner as well. And I had an Ice Spirit ready for his Miner, so that was really good counter. And he cycled back to a Lava Hound really quickly. So let's drop. We dropped our Knight to tank, and that actually will take down his archers. So at this point we will drop our Knight to tank everything and kill his Miner. And then Alok does 104 damage, but his tower is only at 39 HP, so Alok will kill it. And only 5 seconds left, so again a W. That was really nice. So let's give him a thumbs up and well played. So yeah guys, that puts us at 11 wins and 2 losses. I really hope we can get it and maybe even pack something cool out of the chest. So as you guys can see, 11 wins, 2 losses, and this is the moment of truth, so let's go. So searching for opponent, I hope we don't face a counter deck like RG, because the 2 losses were against a good giant graveyard player and just a really hard counter row giant. I was a bit too aggressive with the Expo, so he got a lot of value out of his RG. So it looked like we won't match soon, or we actually just matched Keropi. Let's give him thumbs up and good luck. So yeah, with this starting hand, I will probably drop archers in the back to see what he drops, and just if he doesn't drop anything, the archers will. So he actually decides to not split them. And I'm not sure what to do right now. I don't want to drop the rocket because that would be really aggressive and that could put us in a bad situation. So he actually drops a giant and comes with a Mega Minion as well. I'll drop my Ice Spirit and then drop Knight to tank for the archers and also the Mega Minion. And in the meantime, our Inferno could almost kill his giant. And he actually comes really aggressive with the graveyard, and I hope we can kill. We will lock that actually. I hope we can kill it in time, but he still does so much damage that is really unfortunate for us. And I hope we can come back from this. If not, no problem. I'm still really happy with 11 wins, but we will try to come back. So he just used this giant. I think he already cycled back to another one, but he also has Scar Me, and we just wasted our lock. So let's put down our Expo and have our minions ready in case he drops his skeleton army, which he doesn't. He drops his giant and the Mega Minion. That's really unfortunate because the Mega Minion one-shots the minions, and he actually comes really aggressive, and I think that will. So right there, as you guys just saw, I was really aggressive with the Expo, and that was something I should not do, but I don't think he will take down the tower, but he almost takes down the tower, and that puts both of our towers really low, and we're in a really bad spot right now. But I hope we can bring it back for y'all. So let's see. He actually comes with the graveyard now, but he doesn't support it with anything. So let's drop our minions, and he will probably fireball. Yeah, there it is. But he wasted a lot of elixir on that. So let's see if we can get our Expo with maybe an Inferno Tower to defend his Giant in double elixir. We just hit double elixir. So let's have our Inferno Tower ready. There is his Giant, and there is his Mega Minion. Let's see. It does lock on the Expo. But we retarget it with the Ice Spirit, then put our minions on top to kill it. But it looked like our Expo still can't lock on the tower, which is really unfortunate. But he does waste another Tombstone, so perhaps we could get it off now. And our tower is at fireball range, so I don't think we can pull this off. Here he comes with another Giant and another graveyard, so let's lock that, and I think he will even take 2 towers of us. So that was really well played from Garopi, and he had a really good deck ready. This deck is actually really popular of his, and there goes our second tower. So let's not give him the 3 crown, because that would be not that good, of course. But everyone lost this, and it's, as I just said, the Expo is really hard, but it was a really good game, and from losses you can learn. So let's actually open this chest and then rewatch the loss to see what I could have done different. So maybe we can all learn from that. So we got gold, 89 arches, 17 elixir collectors, 128 cannons, 136 elite barbarians. I hope they will get a nerf there. As you guys can see, they are still level 1, and I don't think they are that good, so I hope they get a nerf soon. 165 knights. I do like the knight. It is a very underrated card, and I really like it for 3 elixir. So 33 furnaces, 32 actually. And next card, 247 minions. So I think if we get 12 epics or more, I'm not sure, then we get a legendary. So let's see. We don't. We get 37 3 muskets. So the next card will be an epic. Let's see what we get. So 9 tornadoes. So that puts our tornado at 21 out of 20. So we can upgrade it to level 5. But I don't really use that often. But it is a really interesting card. As you guys probably know, it can, for example, pull a miner onto the King Tower or Hawk Rider. But for the 3 elixir, I don't really like it. But let's rewatch the game and then see what we could have done different. But with the first graveyard, he got us, he dealt a lot of damage. So I think me splitting, I'm not sure if I put the minions on the right, but I think I did, and that was a pretty bad mistake. So I think when I hit 10, I put my minions on the right, but I should not have done that. And I will, I put the minions on the right, and I should not have done that. Him dropping the arches should have, I should have known he was building up a push, and those minions dealt a bit of damage, but he just ignored them and focused on the push, which was really smart. So when he hit 5 elixir, he put his graveyard, but I didn't have anything except for a lock, and I was a bit late with my lock. So I should have kept my Inferno, just dropped my Inferno for his Giant, minions on top, and that he wouldn't have enough elixir to defend my minions on his graveyard. So, and here I'm pretty sure I will go with Expo, but as you guys can see, he's up 3 elixir and he puts down his Tombstone. I thought, okay, that is a good moment for me to push, but that was not. And I dropped my minions on top of his Giant, but he came with a Mega Minion to back up his Giant, and I spent all my elixir on that push. But him getting our Expo down so easy was really bad. So I had to spend even more elixir and also drop my archers. So that puts me down to 0 elixir, and he already has 5, and he's still hitting our tower. So I was in a really bad situation just by dropping those minions in the back. I think with Expo it's really important to wait, and I'm also a bit nervous actually, because it's 11 wins, you know, you have to win or you're out. And I'm also recording, of course. And here I drop my minions, but he has a reactive fireball, and as you guys can see, he just fireballed. I thought, oh wow, he spent a lot of elixir, let's push with Expo. But as you guys can see, we are actually equal with elixir. So he just made really good trades, and I tried to defend his Mega Minion, but I dropped my Inferno, but I didn't have any elixir to defend his Mega Minion. So his Mega Minion locks on my Expo. I tried to retarget it with an Ice Spirit and then kill with my minions, but I was just too late and I spent too much elixir on doing that. He did waste that Tombstone, but at the end it didn't really matter because my tower is already down to 226, and my right tower is down to 520. So he comes with a giant graveyard. I just dropped my Expo and I had no elixir to defend his graveyard, and his giant and Mega Minion combo and a zap to retarget my Inferno was just too much, and that is why he could game through. So it was a really good game and I learned a lot of from this game. So as I just said, it's really important to wait with dropping anything and play on your opponent's elixir and surprise them with your Expo. Otherwise they would just have a giant, a Mega Minion or something else ready to counter it. So if you guys enjoyed this episode and the little chest opening, please let me know. I think it was a really good challenge, and the deck I really like. I will definitely test it out some more. And if you guys want to test it out, please let me know how it does. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.